Author Series. And today I have Miss Tara. How are you, Tara?
I'm doing very well, thanks.
Fantastic. Tara, please tell us a little bit about you and why did you write your book?
Okay. I have lived my whole life with disabilities, and I have both visible and invisible disabilities. And I have found both joys and struggles in the world of living with disabilities, the experience of living with disabilities. And I come from my own personal experience. And I know that mine is only one experience. So, what I wanted to do was create a book that went beyond my one experience and spoke to the experiences of myself as well as other people, and gave the reader a guidebook of how to get through the systems and how to empower themselves and become visible in um, in the in the systems, in the empowerment, in their world.
Fantastic. Tara, tell me a little bit about, again, the name of the book and what was a key theme that really resonates with you?
The name of the book is
Oh,
Visible.
we lost your screen. We lost your screen. There we go. Let's.
Okay.
All right.
We're gonna get it back.
Absolutely.
Okay.
There we go.
The name of the book is Visible and Empowered.
And now you're a little bit invisible. Lower your. There you go.
Visible and Empowered, and it's all about how to advocate for oneself.
Very nice. So at the art and science of to be an advocate.
Yes.
And then with a focus on people with visible disabilities, you did make a
visible and non-visible disabilities.
Exactly. Because that's the thing that I've worked with in the past is people who might have visible disabilities, yet they're very aware that everybody has a certain type of disability.
Yes. And
so
that's the key, is that there's a lot of stigma still around disability. There's a lot of stigma around how does one address disability and accommodations in this world. And there's still some obstacles around having that conversation at school, in employment, in services, because people just don't understand, and it takes people outside of their comfort zone.
Well, congratulations on writing your first book. And I'm curious on what advice would you give to aspiring authors who want to write a book?
Have a system.
Okay.
Don't try to go it alone. And if you're going to go either with a self-publishing company or a publisher, know what you're getting into, know what the package is, know what they are prepared to do for you, on both on the front end and on the back end.
Fantastic. This is really good advice. And again, look at it as a project, a series of projects, experiments. Find a way to infuse fun into it. Are some of the tips that I love to share about talking to aspiring authors, or even authors who haven't fully gone through the marketing and sales component. I love this question for you, Tara, and it's, if we could get your book into the hands of someone in the next 6 months, who would you like to have a copy of your book?
Rick Hansen.
Very good. So Rick, we're putting the message out there. I'm going to be hashtagging you, Rick Hansen. We want you to connect with Tara in the next 1, 3, 6, 12 months. How's that for a shout out?
Awesome. I love it.
Would you like to share with the audience today? What is it about Rick that you would like to perhaps have him have a copy of your book and to potentially be a future potential collaborator?
Because he is a strong advocate for disabilities, he's a strong spokesperson, and because he is a role model. Beautiful. And also because he has a story that people resonate with, and he would be able to, either in partnership with me or just by virtue of having the book, push the agenda forward.
Beautiful. Tara, how can people get a copy of the book? Where can they locate your book? And again, repeat again the name of it so people can hear it very clearly.
It's called Visible and Empowered.
Visible and Empowered.
And it's on Amazon.
Beautiful.
Amazon.com and Amazon.ca.
Right.
And I believe it's on international sellers as well. Beautiful. So you can get it at your local online vendor as well.
Beautiful. So folks who might be watching this today, please consider anyone who's worked with people with different abilities, various abilities and disabilities. Please share it, ask any questions, add a comment, reach out to Tara. We'll be putting the links to the Amazon connection below in the comments. And I guess, Tara, you're working on another project too. You want to share a little bit, maybe a little glimmer of the new book that you're working on?
Yes. I'm currently working on a book tentatively titled From Bullied to Brave.
Beautiful.
And it's for parents who have kids with disabilities. And it's taking them along the journey of how to help their children heal themselves and become their own brave, empowered selves from a place of injury when they've been bullied either by schoolmates or in the playground or in the cyberbullied or whatever, because that's been an issue for a lot of kids these days. And parents often don't hear about their kids being bullied because the kids don't want to tell mom and dad. So it's not until it gets pretty bad that the parents are alerted. So from that point of view, there's a lot of healing on the front end that has to happen with the parents. And then how do you go about, as mom and dad, how do you go about transitioning your kid from scared and a victim to brave and empowered?
It's a beautiful title. I love the topic. Maybe we'll have further discussions about it. Bullied to Bravery. I look forward to hearing more about it and seeing it on the bookshelves. Congratulations.
From Bullied to Brave.
Bullied to Brave. And it's a topic that is very relevant right now. And so many people are really feeling very disempowered due to bullying. So fantastic, Tara. Thank you very much for your time today. And as we bring it to a close, would there be a last message that you would have to people who are either aspiring or in thinking about writing a book? What uplifting message would you like to share?
I think if you have a book in you, start writing. It doesn't matter what form it takes, just start writing.
And folks, that's probably the number one tip to get a book written is to start writing. Sorry, continue on, Tara.
Yeah. And if you need a community of support, get into a community. And the most burgeoning communities nowadays are online. I have a community on Facebook for parents of kids with disabilities. Come find us. It's called Parent Power.
Parent Power, we'll put that in the links down below also. So people who want to reach out to Tara, we've got links to Facebook, we've got links to Amazon, and we've got links to perhaps that book that might be motivated or inspired to come out of you. Thank you so very much, Tara.
You're very, very welcome.
Have a great day.